Okay, so hey, I'm Jared, and today we're going to be learning a song on ukulele called "If You're Thinking of Leaving, You Should" by Repose. It's not a really well-known song, but it's a really good song to learn on ukulele. So first, make sure you're in tune. I'm going to play each note 4 times, starting with your lowest string, which is G. Now C. Now E. And now A. Okay, so now before we learn the song, we're going to go over the chords, which that's learning the song. Before we play through the song, we're going to learn the chords. So the first chord you're going to play is C. I'll put it on the screen right here on how to play it. But basically, you're going to go on your A string, which is your string right here, 4th string, and you're going to put your first finger, or whichever finger you want. I use my first finger, but a lot of people use their second finger, the middle finger. I use my index finger because it's easier for me, but I also have big hands, so depends on what's easier for you, but I use my index finger. You're going to put on the 3rd fret on your top string, and then make C. C should sound like this. If you're strumming, it should sound like this. So that's the first chord. That's the most basic chord you're going to learn in every song. The next easiest one is A minor, which on your lowest string, well, not really lowest, but going in order this way, it would be your G string, the G string, the string closest to you, this one. And I use my second finger because the chord we're going to learn next, which is F, it's a lot easier to use with your second finger. So your middle finger, which is called your second finger, you're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the bottom string, right here. And that makes A minor. So it should sound a little sad, but it shouldn't sound wrong. So it's just A minor sounds like this. Okay, now F. F is a little bit harder. It's not just one finger, but it's still really easy. So you're going to keep your A minor right here. You're going to go down 2 strings away from your face, or down to the floor. And you're going to go 1, 2. So you're on your E string, and you're going to put your first finger on the 1st fret. So now you should have this shape. I'm going to put the shape on the screen, of course. So basically, you should have this. And then this is F. F major. And now the hardest one, and the last one, is G. I'm going to put it on the screen. So you're going to take your C and you're going to put 1 lower. And then you're going to make like a triangle with your fingers. So you're going to put your ring finger on the next string down a fret, string closer to your face, down a fret, right here. And you can put your middle finger right here, which I'll put it on the screen. It's going to be a lot easier to tell on there, but I thought I'd demonstrate how to do it. And G should sound like this. And that's all you need to know, so let's review really quick. C, A minor, F, and then G. Now those are some of the more basic chords that you use for a lot of the song, but for another part of the song, you're going to use a little more advanced. You're going to use 1 more chord, which it's not more advanced, it's really easy, but it doesn't come in much. And it's A7, so you're going to go where your A minor was, you're going to move it down 1 string to the floor, and you're going to move it up 1. So this would be A7. Like basically you have your F shape right here, it's in the middle. So this is A7. It's first fret, first finger on the C string, your second string. And A7 sounds like this. So basically those are all the chords in the song. Completely out of order. But now we're going to learn the song. So if you don't know the lyrics, that's okay. I'm not going to play with the lyrics at first. I'm going to just show you the chord order, and we're going to play it real quick. So the chord order for, if you're thinking of leaving, you should, is C, and then G, and then A minor, and then F. That's most of the song. It really is. A lot of the song is like that. And what I do is, if that's too difficult, you can just or if you're gonna do that and you feel like you can switch transition really easily, then I would do this. Like that. But it all just depends on how you want to play it. I will tell you that in the original song it's at least I think that's what it is, but it's pretty fast like that. But I'm going, for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to play that one. So we're going to go through the first couple verses, then I'm going to tell you where the A7 comes in. Basically, the words are, hey there darling, you blink your life away. It's, hey there darling, you blink your life away, and he'll be waiting here, wishing you had stayed. She'll be waiting here, whatever. So it's C, hey there darling, and then G, you'll blink your life away, and A minor, and he'll be waiting here, wishing F, you had stayed. But if you stay here fearing the unknown, you'll regret not being alone. And this is where the A7 comes in handy. So when you're playing, you'll regret not being alone, that chord progression. Because, you know, a lot of the song is C, G, A minor, F. This is where the A7 comes in. It'll go, travel far away, see the world and say, yes, this is where I like to be. So it's A7, which again is your first finger, like in between the F right here. It's travel far away, and then F, see the world and say. A minor, yes, this is where I like to be. And then it's a G, leave a note less than 3. Let me go back to this chord progression. So I'm going to play through some of the song. A lot of the song is really straightforward. If you listen to it and play with it, you'll get it eventually. But I'm just going to play through the song real quick. Not the whole song, but a lot of it. Let me bring up the lyrics really quick because I know the lyrics, but I sometimes screw up with the song order. So we're going to bring up the lyrics really quick. And then we're going to run through the whole song. So keep in mind, I'm not a vocalist, I'm a ukulele player. So we're gonna, okay, so it's, I'm gonna play with the long chords. Hey there darling, blink your life away, and he'll be waiting here, wishing you had stayed. But if you stay here, fearing the unknown, you'll regret not being alone. This repeats. Hey there, darling, blink your life away, and he'll be waiting here, wishing you had stayed. If you stay here, fearing the unknown, you'll regret not being alone. A7, travel far away, F, see the world and say. A7, yes, this is where I'd like to be. G, leave it out less than 3. C. if she would like to know. Hey there, darling, don't take your life away. And he'll be waiting here, wishing you had stayed. But if you stay here, feeling the unknown, you'll regret not being alone. So that's the gist of the song. It's basically that over and over. I would look up the actual song and try to play with it, but you know, it's the same chord progression: C, G, A minor, F, and then A7, F, A7, G, C. But you know, you're probably gonna have to look at it online, but this is just kind of to help you with the song and everything. Hear it played on the ukulele, hear it, all the chords played separately. So yeah, I hope this helped, and yeah, thanks. And by the way, something I wanted to point out: do not do not strum like I did in that brief playing of it at the end, because I was showing the different strum techniques that you could do. That was not me playing as if I was actually gonna play it. So I would pick a strum technique or assign strum techniques to different parts, like this strum technique, da 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 for the chorus, but then for the verses, it's long strums. Kind of just experiment with it, but that was not how you should play it. That's not how I normally play it, but that was just to show the different strum patterns that you can do. So don't play it like that. Experiment, or just play the whole thing along, whatever you want to do. So yeah, thanks.